YouTube.
Slash RIVE, it's your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you guys the best in Pokemon streaming content in probably the entire world. What is up, aDrive Army? How you guys doing today? Happy Tuesday, everybody. What's wrong with Ally Switch? Oh man, here we go, dude. Alright, so let me explain this scenario to you, right? My opponent had Sableye and Snorlax on the field left, and I strategically made some switches. I had my own Sableye, right? And like, I knew that the way I was gonna win the game was I needed to eliminate my opponent's Indeedee and eliminate whatever, their Togekiss or whatever it was, and then I needed to get Sableye off the field so that way Sableye can come back on the field and foul play the Snorlax to win the game. That was my whole strategy. I knew the game plan. I executed the game plan. The final turn of the game is essentially Sableye, or the final two turns of the game. It's Sableye and something else versus Snorlax and Sableye or whatever. And Sableye is a Pokemon that learns Ally Switch, and I know that, but it very rarely runs Ally Switch. Like, if I look right now on Peakalytics, I would guess Sableye running Ally Switch is probably like 5% or less, but let's see. Okay, it's actually a little higher than I thought. I'm actually really surprised. Apparently this says it's 25%, but I'm blown away that it's that high, if I'm being totally honest. I really am surprised about that, but that's fair enough. So I go for foul play into Snorlax, and my opponent Ally switches, and I hit the Sableye instead. Okay, fine. All I have to do on the next turn is hit the foul play into the Snorlax, and I still win the game. I had two chances to foul play into the Snorlax, and I win the game. And both times, the opponent Ally switched, and my foul play hit the Sableye. Now, there's nothing I could do there. The first time, I had no clue that there was going to be an Ally switch. So, for the first time, that's a wash, right? Then, I have a 50-50 chance to pick the right target. And it's just a guess at that point, right? But in that situation, my opponent won a game that I very strategically played out, knowing my exact win con, knowing exactly what I need to do to win the game, saving my Sableye, switching off the field, saving it till the, you know, kind of the conditions of the game allowed me to foul play into the Snorlax. And then my opponent, who had follow me, you know, Indeedee and follow me Togekiss and Ally switch Sableye, that opponent won the game. Now, it's a viable way to win, and I get that. But that's just, that. I mean, I don't know how that person can walk away from the match and feel like they played better than me. Because I objectively feel that I played better in that match than my opponent. But they won because they clicked Ally switch, and then they clicked it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not skill to me. Skill is knowing your win condition, you know, making the right decisions to get to the point where you can win the game. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But it's just not a competitive move. Like, it's not a skillful move. So, and you could disagree with me. If you don't understand why Ally Switch is bad, then you just don't get it, which is fine. I can't expect everyone to have a high enough level understanding of competitive Pokemon to really get it. But it's just a skill-less move. I'm not gonna say don't use it. I'm not gonna say I won't use it. I'm just saying it is very frustrating. And it's cheese, man. It's cheese. That's just all it is. It's all it is. I had that game won 2 turns before the game ended, and then I lost because my opponent Ally switched twice. That's not skill to me. That's just not. There's just no way that you could justify it to me. There's not. And everyone always says, what about follow me, aDrive? Follow me is very similar, but it's not. If you understand
NANI?
competitive Yo! The blood sword! The blood sword is here! Let's go! Let's go! I'm going off on a tangent about competitive Pokemon right now, and I don't like Ally Switch, but I got this guy. Let's go, man. Turn up in the chat for that, and a 50 months of love. Let's do it. Let's do it. Aw, yeah. Shiny Honedge on screen, baby. I don't like Ally Switch, but I do like this. This thing looks amazing, by the way. Can we just talk about that? Can we just talk about that? That's 751. That was the first egg of the batch. We're kicking off the day with some hype. aDrive Army, let me see it in the chat. Let me see it in the chat. First shiny of the day. Oh man. Actually, what's funny is I think the last shiny we had gotten was Tuesday when I'm watching my daughter. Maybe I just have luck those days. Let's take a look at our Honedge, man. Let's take a peek here. I'm not gonna name him Ally Switch. I'm gonna name him Excalibur though. Let's name him Excalibur. Let's name him. I think my Joy-Con or my controller is being weird, but Excalibur. That's it. Boom. Boom. Let's take a look. Let us level him. Well, let's take a look at his stats first. I was guaranteeing zero speed, so I'm not expecting him to have like great stats, but let's see. Yeah, so he doesn't. He doesn't have good stats. We're gonna have to bottle cap him, but it's no big deal. We'll bottle cap the couple of the stats if I decide to make him special or physical. I was gonna make him special, but we have both options. Okay, he should evolve into Doublade. Doublade looks sick, by the way. Take a look how great this thing looks. Dude, this is such a great evolutionary line. Like, shiny-wise. So good. And now we just need a Dust Stone and we're good to go. I only have 76 Dust Stones, so here we go. Here we go. Let's evolve it into the Beast Aegislash. What's up, Jimmy Turtle? We got about a minute left on our sub train. Can we keep that rocking? And there he is, dude. Oh my god, he looks amazing. That Bloodstained Sword, and of course one of the coolest moves in the game, King Shield, which did get really, really nerfed in this game, but it's still super good. So for those who don't know, Aegislash lost 10 base points to his attack and special attack in this game, or defenses really, both. And it also, King Shield only drops 1 stage instead of 2. So it got some nerfs, but it's still really good. So there it is, Shiny Aegislash. Thank you, Sports, for the 200 bits. Sean's coming through with the big 1600 bits. Thank you, Sean's. Epic of you. Let's take a look in Pokemon Camp. Blood Noob's here. What's up, Marcus? Thank you so much for the 42 months. And there is our beauty. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it.